Howdy, YouTube. It's a beautiful Tuesday evening, actually. It's about 7:30 right now. And I am going to be juicing right now. And then after that, I'm going to be making dinner for Jen. Making chicken parmesan with some angel hair pasta and some Italian squash. So, unfortunately, I can't eat that. I had some protein yesterday. I had a little bit of a chicken breast and some eggs. I didn't eat all of it. I had a small, about 3-ounce piece of chicken breast and 2 eggs. I ate about a quarter of it and then gave the rest to Jennifer because I didn't want to make myself sick. Anyway, so I wanted to go ahead and show this to you because I'm juicing right now. And what it is, it's some of the stuff that I am working on. And what it is, you can see on the left-hand side are my hodgepodge of Cutco knives. On the left-hand side, I have a cheese knife. This is really good for things like cucumbers and slicing up apple pieces and things of that nature. Then I have my petite carver. This is good for cutting up my pineapples and shaving my pineapples. My chef knife is, I use that for my chopping up my carrots. And then my 2 paring knives, I have a 4-inch paring knife and a bird's beak. This is really good for peeling things like oranges and the lemon. This is also good for cutting the oranges up or even cutting up the apples, and I use this one to cut up my apples as well. Also, I'm using this to split the celery stalks down the middle. So today I am making 2 juices. One is a green juice and the other one is what my wife calls the Bugs Bunny juice. And this one here is what is going to be the Bugs Bunny juice. If you want this recipe, it's super easy. I don't believe I got it off of Reboot with Joe. This one I did. The green recipe I did get off of Reboot with Joe. And he's the guy that did the movie Sick or Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. What this is the Bugs Bunny juice is 4 red apples, 4 navel oranges, between 12 and 16 carrots, depending upon how much carrots you want to put in there, and about half a pineapple. So I already have some peeled and cut up pineapple here. And then this is a new one that I got today that I'm going to go ahead and cut up and peel. That one makes, if you do the larger one, that makes 2 22-ounce bottles of juice. Plus I give my wife a 12-ounce to 16-ounce glass of juice that I put in the refrigerator for her, let it get to a nice cool temperature that she usually drinks at the end of the night. It has helped her with her headaches that she has because apples and carrots do help with headaches. And those have pretty much gone away. We've been doing this for about 3 weeks now. And when I started the juice fasting, I was at 232 pounds. And I got on the scale yesterday. I was at 209.4 pounds. Today I got on the scale again. I drank a lot of juice today, but I haven't, quote-unquote, eliminated today. So I'm at like 211 or 212. So by the end of tonight, I'll be back down probably about 208, 207, somewhere in that range. So anyway, the next juice that I do is a green juice. And this particular juice, according to Reboot with Joe, helps lower blood pressure. And I will say this, my blood pressure before I started this, even on blood pressure medications, was about 140, 150 over about 80 to 90. Now it's between about 110 to about 120, 125, sometimes 130, over about 60 to 90, depending upon where the lower one is at any given time. And then my pulse rate went from about a 70 to 75 down to about a 55 to 65, depending upon how much and how long I'm resting for. Like if we're watching something on the boob tube, and I watched like a couple episodes of The Office or like an episode of The Sopranos, by the end of that episode, my blood pressure is pretty low. So and so is my heart rate because I've just been resting. So the green juice, what this is, it is a healthy bunch of parsley, and I get this right now at Food for Less, and they're 2 for $1. And then a nice sized lemon. And this particular lemon, I get 2 for 88 cents again at Food for Less. This is about a 1-inch sprig of fresh ginger. Now, careful with the ginger. I didn't realize how strong that white ginger is when you eat it, and how spicy it is when you add it to your juice. I also have a Granny Smith apple. This one has a little bit of red on it. I don't know why that happens. It's just kind of cool. One thing I want to say with the ginger, these are about 99 cents a pound, and I usually buy actually, I'm sorry, it's $3.99 a pound. I usually buy about a 1 pound root, and that's huge. That'll last me for about 2 to 3 weeks. Then I have 4 celery stalks, but in this particular case, I have 2 big celery stalks, and then I have the inside of what was left of a nice sized bunch of celery. So I'm going to be a little bit heavier on the celery today. I'm adding in, this isn't part of the recipe, but I've added in some kale. Every once in a while, I'll add in a beet. Sometimes I add in a jalapeno or a serrano chili if I want to have some clearing the sinuses or helping my bowels get active. And then I have 2 nice-sized cucumbers. Right now at Food for Less, these are 2 for $1. So this year, all of this produce today cost me, and my good old pineapple over there, they're anywhere from $2 to $2.50 at Food for Less right now. All of this, these are Modi apples. These are 99 cents a pound. The navel oranges are 99 cents a pound as well. And the carrots, I buy a 25-pound bag for $7. So all of this produce that I have right here, right now, probably cost me today about $14. If I added in the bag of carrots, the 25-pound bag of carrots, now I'm looking at about $21. But this produce is going to last me for 2 or 3 days, depending upon how much I drink. So what it produces for me is, with the Bugs Bunny juice, as my wife calls it, that gives me 2 of, let me just go ahead and get in here, 2 of these bottles, which I'm just storing water in it right now. And I use this water for like boiling pasta and stuff like that. So I get 2 of these bottles of the Bugs Bunny juice. And then I will get 2 of the bottles of the green juice. I bought those bottles for $1 a piece at Walmart. And so once I got them home, I made sure that I rinsed them out really good with soap and water. And then every time I'm done using them, I rinse them out again with soap and water. And I use a bottle brush to get any of the residue out, because the the carrots, they have a tendency to stain. So be careful with that. I scrub my cutting boards with it, as well as I scrub also my knives and stuff, so nothing gets stained, just because I'm very vigilant about that. So anyway, those are some juices that I'm making tonight, and then after I'm done doing the juices, I'm going to go ahead and make my wife dinner. But I wanted to check in with you guys, let you know what's going on as far as what I'm doing to stay healthy. And how does this tie into marriage? Look, when I made a vow to my wife to marry her, I weighed 185 pounds and I was 5'10". Right now, in February, I was 232 pounds, 5'10". I had a pretty big gut. Not fair to her. She's 5'4", 105 pounds soaking wet, and she's gorgeous. So I don't think it's fair to her that I look like this big gigantic slob, and she looks like this fabulous. She just walked in right now, and she looks like this Playboy centerfold, or this Victoria's Secret model. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this juicing, and I will see you later, YouTube. If you can, just make sure you like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below if you have any questions about juicing. Just really quick, this is my juicer. This is a Hamilton Beach juicer. Jen, how much did you pay for this at Walmart?
Like $63 out the door, tax and everything.
And you had it delivered, right?
It was the free delivery to the store. I just picked it up.
Very cool. So, did you hear that? She was $63 out the door, free delivery to the store. We just had to go pick it up. I use this thing every day. I use it sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. And I have to tell you, personally, from juicing, I feel way better. Way better. My use of pain medication is down, and this is something else I wanted to put here so you guys see this. I have these signs all over the house. It says, remember pain, the pain and misery you cause yourself when you stray on your juice fast. It's not worth it. Remember. And I have other ones about how much it hurts, because when I eat, right in this area here, in my pancreas area, it hurts. And it hurts like I'm suffering from pancreatitis again. So I have basically stopped eating. I'm noticing what foods hurt and what foods don't. Like the protein that I had last night didn't hurt. When I had dinner with my in-laws for Easter, I ate a lot of bread. I hurt for days afterwards. For 72 hours, I was in excruciating pain. For my father-in-law's dinner, which was this past Thursday, not so much. I stayed away from the excuse me, the bread. I stayed away from a lot of the bread. Just ate a lot of protein. And deviled eggs and pork chops, which is what my mother-in-law made. So again, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe, and share the word. Spread the word. We're going to be covering a lot of different things here. Also, if you have any questions, if you can, just go ahead and email us at genvspirit@yahoo.com, and go ahead and put knuckleheads in the subject page, or in the subject line, and go ahead and ask the question, and we will answer your question for you here on YouTube. So with that, I will bid you adieu, and have a great night. See ya.